Welcome back, everybody. It is Vex, and God, my light on my headset is blinding me right now. That is the first thing I'm going to point out. If I can figure out where to hide this, I can stick it under my razor glove thing. That's not going under there. Anywho, I'll stick this lottery ticket on top of it. And it's sliding around. Anywho, let's see what we have going on here. In the top left corner, we have life with no clan. You live a lonely and sad life. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have... I'm gonna murder this. Raekyr, I think that is right, with the clan of Vancouver Starcraft. Got a lot of these guys sending me in the replay since I am actually part of them also. Anywho, ZvP is what we have going on here, the two races that I know the least about, so I can actually start figuring out a little more about what they do and what I should be worried about, etc., etc. We have the standard pylon, forward pylon going down here. Good for any sort of run-by knowledge before it happens, though really Zerglings can run up that little amount of distance in no time. Standard Overlord is floating out, does not have the special skin. Poor life, hasn't gotten there yet. Looks like we're not going for any fancy pooling because we are over 12, so we're not going for a 6 pool. No gas has been taken by either side, so we're not going to see any rushes. Why are you not chrono boosting out your workers? Are you saving it for your gateway? I don't know what you're doing. There's your chrono. Little late, but you're still doing it well. Got the fancy pylon skins sitting here. Just don't know what those actually do. Are they supposed to be shields? I mean, it's a power crystal. I understand that, but does the floating thing act as a shield, or does it... I don't know. Anywho, we have our unbuildable rocks, which now, in the latest patch, if you right-click on them, it does not actually attack them. They just move there. Which some people are okay with, some people are not okay with, because then they don't understand why they have to do the whole extra button, and spawning pool is going down for life. Probe is going to spot this. He knows he's in a safe spot. He may try to go for an early expo. The Zerg at any point should also be going for an expo. It is at the 2-minute mark. It looks like he's now starting to build up his minerals instead of actually using them to create more drones, though he still has a drone on the way. Pylon still being a pylon. I don't think there's anything actually inside of them. They don't talk. I wish they did. Chrono boosting out more workers. Still no gateway. I'm really surprised to see this. At the 2:30 mark, there's not a pylon. I'm going at normal speed. Excuse me. I'm glad I caught that early on. God, this would have been a long cast. Nonetheless, I'm recording at 60 frames per second. Is that normal? I'll have to look into that later now, won't I? Hopefully my file size isn't crazy, but we are recording at a good speed, at highest quality. I appreciate that I'm able to upload these at 1080. I really hope you can't see my Steam overlay. Nonetheless, early Nexus is going down almost at the same time as our first expand for our Zerg. Very early expand. He was going expand first before gateway. Gateway is no forge first, and a first. Oh wow, very risky build from Raekyr here. Zerglings are out. They are most likely going to head over. Let's see where they are. They're going to head over. Scout to make sure there's not a forward pylon. Very smart move by Life. Both of these going down. Overlord is going to spot this. Life may decide to put on some early pressure at this point because he knows there's nothing protecting this at the moment except the cannon that will most likely be placed here or back here, but right here is the best spot unless he walls some more over here. Note, double gas going down for Raekyr at this point. Nexus is almost in position. This Overlord is just going to do its thing. It's going to sit there. There is no anti-air. He is not worried about that. Photon cannon is now in place. I didn't realize that's what that was, otherwise I would have pointed that out. Hatchery is also up, so both the naturals are going down at the same time. Not fully saturating his gas. He's going for a very specific build, obviously, because you don't normally see a 2-2 unless they're going for something very specific. Full on gas for Raekyr over in the bottom left. We do have the cybernetics core. I don't think this is a complete wall off. There is a still slight section here. I don't know if that's a good idea, depending. Excuse me. Chrono boosting out more workers. No mothership core, so we're not going to see any strange tactics early on going in. Pylon is going out. The Zerglings I don't think are chasing after. We might see a... Oh, no. Zerglings are going to catch that. A little probe is running for its poor little life. Please don't kill me. I just came to build. I don't attack people. Not unless there's lots of my friends. He's just running along. Anyway, I'm sure there's more exciting things going on right now than this. Not really. You know, I may have to start telling people that send me replays, Turtle Fests are boring. Though then again, most pro games do have some turtle festing going on. Second photon cannon going down out the wall for Raekyr. A third? No, we have another pylon coming down, so he unsupply blocks himself, which is quite hilarious. Multiple pylons going down. We have not seen a third expand yet from our Zerg, so it's most likely he is getting layer tech and more gas. He may start teching up at this point. Take a look at the armor supply. We're fairly even at this point. Workers are still in Life's favor. However, Raekyr is still chrono boosting out those workers as fast as he can. Stargate and now in production. We're going to start seeing some Sky Toss. Lots of chrono boosting available. We see the Mothership Core is now out. Going to see what it can do to these Zerglings. However, the Mothership Core is fairly useless with only 8 damage, and the speed is not that great. Very slow, only 1.88 compared to the Speedlings now a 4.7. Might be the fastest unit in the game besides Phoenix. I'm not actually sure on those numbers. Nonetheless, double gas is up. We do have a... Oh my goodness, I do not see this often. We have a Nautilus network going up. Nidus? Nidus, not Nautilus. I don't know what I'm thinking. Nautilus, exercise equipment to Zerg exercise. I'm sure they do all that in the little bubble. They just do whatever they need to. Exercise, get Mother's Milk, and then they pop out ready to kill stuff. And we have a double gas going down. Excuse me, one gas catching up to this. Let's see how the income's going. Zerg slightly in the lead, along with the army supply is now heavily favoring Life. Raekyr might need to expand. I've disabled the sound again for some reason. We do have Phoenix first out of the Stargate. I'm actually surprised to see this. This is only hopefully for scouting, but he does have the Gravitron beam. Oh boy. Oh boy, what do we got over here? There's nothing over here. Is he building an expansion? He has no army units. Is he building... I want to see this. The Queen is down. Tumor is down. I have not seen this before. This is... Oh. 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 Super Swarm Host Russ with a Nidus Worm. I have not seen this. This is fantastic. Spore is down for any of the Sky Toss shenanigans. He knows what's going on. Infestation Pit is now increasing the life of those Lotusts. Is that the name? Locusts. I'm not going to get it wrong this time. That wall is going down. He knows what's going on. He does not have any detection. I'm sure he needs to chrono boost out an observer right away. He is not doing that, however, but he needs to desperately. Spore crawlers are now down. Oh, this is looking horrible. These are here. The Queens here are ready to transfuse. There's nothing going on the home front. He is sitting safe, though he could easily try to take a third just as backup, though he needs those resources. He wants to spend an Observer. Yep, Observer is now coming out. Needed to be chrono boost really to be effective here. Wall is down. 2 more photon cannons are coming down. The army supply is looking at 34 to 33, fairly even. Worker supply is actually favoring Raekyr by 1 now that all the resources of Life is going in. Locusts are coming in. Now remember, every kill that Life gets is free. He is not losing any resources. Observer is down almost immediately. A horrible waste. He did not know those Spore Crawlers were there, I'm assuming with such poor micromanaging skills. I hope none of this is coming off as insulting. He needs to start tech switching. He needs to figure out how to push. I'm wondering what's coming out of the Stargate. Absolutely nothing. A Void Ray would be phenomenal here right now. Unfortunately, he is stacking a ton of minerals. If he could warp in... He needs to warp in a bunch more gates, and he needs to send in a bunch of charge lots. Oh my goodness, dude. These are the heroes of this match. 1, 2, 5 Overlords going down. Life is completely supply blocked at this point. If he loses anything, he is not exactly riding in the cash. All of his money being spent on Overlords. These Phoenixes are back. They need some sort of detection. He cannot lose any more Phoenixes to this. What are we getting at here? Void Ray, as I said, would be a great choice. He needs another detection, another Observer. Colossus is going to be able to help take off these Locusts. Mothership Core could try to do Photon Overcharge. That would be really huge right now to help kill these. Yeah, there we go. The Photon Overcharge is initiated by Raekyr. These just doing so much. These Swarm Hosts are just growing in number. This is a great assault from Life. I have not seen anything like this. Forge is going to go down. It is luckily not doing an upgrade. Void Ray is on the scene. Still going to barely do anything. This is looking horrible for Raekyr. He is supply blocked, and Life has gotten out of his supply block. Life is still not taking a third, however, so if he loses this, this is going to be very hard to catch up from Raekyr to do an easy counter. We see a Nexus going down for Raekyr. He knows he had the minerals. He needs to expand because he might lose this one. It is his backup. Colossus is now out. That will help clear up. He is now supply blocked again. Colossus is now unsupply blocked. Oh my goodness, this is just insane. Just insane. These locusts are doing so much damage. More zealots coming in just to try to absorb some of this damage. More swarm hosts in production, upgraded missile attacks. Oh my goodness, Raekyr, are you going to be able to pull this back out? I don't know. Pylon is going back down. He's trying to get his robotics facility back up. That Colossus is half done. He could just cancel it and get the minerals back, however. Carrier might even be a variable option at this point, though I do hear a lot of the times that carriers just suck, which, God forbid, I don't play TOS, so I don't know. I'll let you all figure that out. Robotics Bay is back up in power. This siege has been non-stop. My goodness, oh my goodness, it is insane. 3 more swarm hosts on the way. Oh my goodness, Life, you have an insane siege here. This many swarm hosts at the 14-minute mark is insane. The second expansion is now up. Another photon overcharge from the mother core. Oh my goodness. These locusts are just doing so much damage. Are they going to be able to detect this? They can't. The spore crawlers are defending perfectly. Dubbo Evo Chambers. Is he going for Vipers? He is. The Viper is going to take down these Colossuses as they come out. Robotics facility is going down. I do not know how he's going to recover out of this. Another Void Ray. Double Robo facilities coming out. More Warp Gates. He is floating a lot of minerals, though. He needs to possibly expand again. They have 2 Zerglings down here doing absolutely nothing. Overlord easily sees that there is an expansion down here. He will most likely start moving up. The Queens are moving up. He doesn't need to, though. The lives of these locusts are just so insane. They can go right up the ramp. The creep tumors are spreading up. The speed for these things will increase how far they can get on their 1 life. I think I just might have hit my microphone with my hand. I apologize if that was loud. I don't know why I'm talking in a deep voice. I have to talk normally. Oh, deep breath. This is insane. Swarm hosts are up. There is an observer. They're out of range of the spore crawlers. This was a horrible mistake for Life. What is he doing? No. This is so bad. Why did he move forward? He should have moved his spore crawlers first. Horrible mistake for Life. He's going to lose so much. Nothing is in production for either player. They are so focused on this battle. 6 more swarm hosts, 4 more stalkers being warped in. Take a look at the units lost. Oh my goodness, I can't even begin to speak what I see right now. I know Raekyr has mined a lot more than Life, but still, 617. Oh my goodness, 3,000 to 12,000 resources lost. Raekyr heavily behind. Everything, I don't know if these guys will make it very well. They're gonna try, though. Everything moving up. The siege continues. Oh, Raekyr, what are you doing? The counter push from Raekyr has begun. He knows there's nothing at home. If he destroys the Nidus network, nothing will be... No, get it, it's going, it's down. Destroy the swarm host. Is there an observer in our field? I don't see it. He needs to back up. There isn't an observer. Oh no. This push had so much potential, but without the observer, there is just no way. The Void Rays are going to clean up what they can. The push continues in the main base. We now have 3 Vipers on the field. 2 more Spore Crawlers in production. Another Nexus. Raekyr knows he is so far behind. Life is doing nothing to scout these. He has to realize something's going on. Another push up. These poor probes are all going to die. No, they made it through. 2 probes are the heroes. You know they're sweating bullets or sweating electricity or blue stuff or whatever it is. They actually sweat. I don't think they sweat. Are they organic? I don't know. Are these things technically organic? I mean, I just don't know. Are they robotic? Protoss make no sense. They're just cool looking. Photon overcharge. It feels kind of like a waste just to kill that. Vipers are now out. They want to kill something. They might try to take the mothership core. Life is now supply block, though, albeit not for long. He's got 5 overlords on the way to fix his problem. This base is why is he needs to kill these gas workers, because that is desperately helping Raekyr. Life just isn't seeing the gas being mined. This base is completely obliterated. This base is now up. This base is also up, so we now 2 mining bases still going. He is completely mined out here. Raekyr actually might start pulling forward, which would just be insane to actually see. Oh, the Colossus goes down. Viper's doing their job. There are just so many swarm hosts. Stalkers are pushing back. They are huddling in their corner. They are afraid. These Void Rays having a ton of kills, but just from the Locusts. 3 more swarm hosts. Another Colossus is on the way, though I don't know why he's even building them. He's just going to get lanced across. He needs to figure out something else. He needs to go Sky Toss. If he could go Sky Toss in a late game transition, he might actually be able to win this. I still don't know. This could be anyone's game from how long it is taking Life. Life knows he's in a good position right now. Life needs to take another expansion, though. I'm surprised he hasn't. He's mined out of this base. He's now mining off of 1 base. With only 13 drones. His production's going to slow. Oh, these Locusts are definitely moving in. Robo Facility is down. I don't know if he got the cancel on that Colossus. Vipers are now looking for fun. They have everything researched. This is looking like a GG any moment. Oh, he's going. Are we going to see a base race? I would love to see a base race, guys. This poor swarm host is just chilling out, watching these pretty lights. I mean, these things have warped in so many units. It's actually kind of embarrassing that he's allowing this. If this counter push succeeds, oh no. There's no observer, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's your observer. There's your chance. Back up, regroup. This group is now going up here to this base. They know what's coming. I see no chance for Raekyr at this point. This gas is still mining. These probes are like, should we go? Should we go? I don't. Just keep mining, man. I know he's looking at us. Just keep going. And lots of carnage. Swarm hosts are getting taken out with the observer. The observer is floating on over. This base is gone, though. Nothing is now mining minerals for Raekyr. The only chance we have here is a base race. However, there are 3 more swarm hosts on the way for life. This is anybody's game, technically, but I doubt. Oh, I'm sorry. I honestly don't think. I'm sorry, Raekyr. I know you're trying, buddy. I know you're trying so hard. I don't see this in your favor. Are you just having? God, this probe's got to be just scared. I don't see this working. There's now nothing in production. The Zerg player. I guess you're trying to look for another base. You don't even have enough minerals yourself to build a base. You do, however, have enough to build a probe. Oh, Raekyr leaves. He knows that nothing is available left. He sees what is here. The amount of overlords is sick. Anywho, thank you to Raekyr for sending this in. That was an insane game. I know that I criticized both players. That's what I try to do. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this. This is probably my favorite game that I've casted so far. I occasionally am casting Turtle Fest, where I'm sitting at the 12-minute mark thinking, come on guys, let's do something. This poor swarm host could have had so many kills. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed it. Vex out.